My name is Cat Farris, and I am a member of the comic book collective Periscope Studio. I went to Savannah College of Art and Design. So there are a lot of steps to making a comic, and it's my job to help you guys figure out exactly what you're going to need to do to get going in that process. What I'm going to show you is a little bit about concepting, character design, page layout, page cleanup, inking, coloring, and finishing with effects. So the first step what we're going to have to do is set up our tablet, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So tablets come with a lot of useful features that can help you out while you're drawing, and I'm going to show you how to set up your tablet so you can get the most out of it. I'm using a PC, so I'm going to go to my control panel, but if you're using a Mac, you can find the same thing under System Preferences, and once you get into the actual tablet properties, it's going to look about the same. So as you can see, it allows you to customize for each application that you're going to be using. I'm going to go ahead and set this up for Clip Studio. So I'm going to select that right up there. And then you can see you have tablet, pen, mapping, and on-screen controls. We're mostly going to focus on tablet and pen. And the tablet is going to refer to these buttons right here. And so let's go ahead and get these buttons set up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my two buttons over here for zoom in and zoom out, because that's something useful that I would be using my right hand for anyway, and it's nicer to not have to move your right hand all over the keyboard and whatever, just like keep it really close. So what you're going to do is you're going to name it, I'll say zoom in for top, and then you're going to want to do the keystroke for that, so just hit clear to get rid of whatever's already there, and then you're going to keystroke exactly what you want. So zooming in is, for me on my PC, it's going to be Control+, for you on your Mac, it's going to be Apple+. And then when you're done with that, hit OK. And then you can move on to the next one. Now the bottom button, we're going to make it zoom out. So go ahead and hit clear, name it, zoom out. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to key that in. It's going to be Control- or Apple-. And then hit OK. All right, now we're going to set up the other buttons on the other side. And I'm going to set these to brush size up and down. That's something I use a lot, and it is also something I would use my right hand for, so I'm going to go ahead and set this up. Switch it to keystroke, and going to clear. Actually, this is already kind of set up the way I want, but I'm going to rename it brush up. Hit that, hit OK. Now we're going to do brush down. Hit clear, type it in, and then hit OK. All right, now we have our express keys set up. We're going to go ahead and move on to the pen. A lot of stuff here on the pen. You can mess with your tip feel, you can mess with your double click stuff, your pressure, whatever, but right now, let's just focus on setting up the buttons. So the top button is already set up the way I want as right click. When I'm coloring, I hit deselect a lot, so I'm going to set my bottom button to be deselect. And that is going to save me a ton of time later on in the process. And then deselect is Control D. Again, this is just something that I like as my preference. You can set things up however you want. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I like to do so you can know how it's done in general. All right, well, that's setting up a tablet. Quick and easy. You should be all ready to go. Those are just my preferences. You can set these buttons to whatever you want.